And ready. So I want to get to know you guys who are here with me. Let's go alphabetical order. Aline, how are you?
So, good afternoon, guys. My name is Aline. I live in Fortaleza, Ceará, and I'm an accounting student.
Nice, really, really cool. Aline, how did you discover TNT? How did you come here?
Oh, I discovered in a WhatsApp group. There's a person who sends the link of the TNT Instagram, and then I discovered.
Oh, it was really, really nice. That's cool. And are you liking the experience talking?
Yes, I like so much, and it was a present TNT because it's an opportunity for all of the people to improve their speaking, and I really need this.
This is great. We're happy to help, and we hope you keep enjoying the conversations. Great. Now, Ana, how are you doing? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, everyone. My name is Ana. I live in São Paulo, capital. I'm 40. I'm a young lady with 47 years old, and I have a very difficult to speak English. I studied a lot, but to speak is very difficult for me. Everyone, eh?
Yeah.
I knew the TALK with my friends in WhatsApp, a group of new women programs. Yes. And they send the link, and it's the third or fourth class. Yes. I starting now.
Oh, this is really great. And are you enjoying?
A lot.
This is awesome. And by the way, you're doing a great work on your speaking. You're doing really nice.
I try.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. And you work with, do you work with coding, or are you learning to code? Programming?
I'm learning. I'm travel agent.
Oh, that's really, really cool. This means have you been abroad to other countries?
Yes, very countries.
This is nice. Really, really cool. Nice to have you here. Hope we can keep helping you to work with your English.
Thanks, welcome.
Now, Walter, how are you doing, man? Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yeah, of course. Bye. So guys, my name is Walter. I'm 24 years old. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Junior. And for me, it's a pleasure to stay here with you guys because I'm trying, like Anna said, I'm developing my English every single day, and I have been here in TNT since Monday because I exploring some way of developing a new English skill on channel YouTube, for example. And I discovered this channel, and it has been amazing for me, incredible experience, and I hear like a lot. And I'm 24 years old. I'm from São Paulo, and I currently live in Minas Gerais, a city called Ouro Preto, because I'm a student of Federal University of Ouro Preto, electrical engineering, and this is the reason that I live in Minas Gerais right now.
This is really, really cool. It's funny. I am from Minas Gerais, and I am now living in São Paulo to go to college. Yeah.
Really?
Well.
Oh, so nice. So nice. Yeah. So, yeah.
We exchanged states.
Experiences. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. Happy to have you here, Walter. Hope you enjoy the conversation and everything.
Okay.
And we've got two more people coming in. We've got Felipe and Ariel. I'm going to go alphabetical again, so I'm going to ask Ariel first. How are you doing, Ariel?
Hi, I'm really late because I forgot. I got distracted I'm sorry.
No problem at all. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I didn't hear what you guys said before.
We're just introducing ourselves. So can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I'm Ariel. I'm 19 years old, and I'm a nutrition and dietetics student, and I really like TNT. And I really got distracted today. I didn't know it was 1 p.m. already. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to have you here. To be honest, it happens to me as well. I was having lunch, watching an anime, really distracted. And then I was like, Jesus Christ, it's 1:58. Then I jumped off bed and ran to the computer. So I understand you. Nice to have you here. And with you, Felipe, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you. Yes, so my name is Felipe and I live in Florianópolis. Right now, I'm working for Prefeitura. So, actually, yes, I love language, I love music, and I love TNT as well. So that's why I'm here.
Really, really great. Nice to have you here as always, Felipe. And so I'm gonna introduce for the one of you who don't know me. My name is Júlio Rufino. I am 19 years old as well. I came from Minas Gerais, but now I live in Hortolândia, São Paulo. I came here to study. I am coursing. I forgot the name of my course. I forgot the name of it. Yeah. Computer engineering. Yeah, I'm coursing computer engineering here in Hortolândia. And I'm an English teacher. I give classes at TNT as well. And I'm also a volunteer here at the project. It's really nice to talk to you guys here every Friday. And so let's start working with the questions. Yeah. Just remembering, guys, this is a conversation, okay? So you don't need to wait for your time to speak or wait for me to ask you. This is a conversation, it's a debate. You guys can talk whenever you want, okay? Let's make it fun. Let's make it active, okay? But I'm gonna direct the first question to Walter. Do you like or do you miss, if you consider yourself old, do you like or do you miss being young?
Yeah, I'm considering myself so younger too because I'm just 24 years old and I have been living the best experiences of my life right now, like colleges experiences and making new friends every single year, for example, because here in Ouro Preto it's so usual we guys spend a more part of the day celebrate a lot in parties, in events of university, and we have been a chance of meet someone and talking about experiences so young too, and I really like it so, and I miss being so young and right now I love it. It's so incredible for me because I can explore myself like a musician, engineering, and CrossFitter too. And I really like it to be young and can so active at the same time. For example, I really like it this age.
Really, really cool. And what about you, Anna? A second. I'm gonna see if it works. Not working?
Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We are eternally young. Whatever age it is, we have to have a young spirit. My daughter is 22, so I live with young people, and I feel young every day, forever young.
Yeah.
Do you work in IBM? Hortolândia, IBM?
Ooh, yeah. I don't work at IBM yet. But who knows? I actually started my college course and I paused it. So I'm not studying right now. I'm not learning anything related to computers. So I'm still on the English area right now.
Okay.
Really great. What about you, Adele? Do you like or miss being young?
I like. Unfortunately, in this pandemic, it's really like cutting off our wings, because I finished my high school in 2019, and then I got into like letter college. There is no word for this in English because it's just an English college, but it's like a letter course. And then I studied 1 year during the pandemic to take online classes, and then I got into another college, this time nutrition dietetics, and another year. Like I couldn't enjoy my first year in college, and yeah, it's really bad. But I like being young.
Very good. I
Yeah.
feel you. I get you what you mean. I graduated in 2019 as well, and I started college in 2020, and it sucked to have online classes too, you know. It wasn't really good.
Yeah, and you don't know the most part of the other students. It's awful.
Yeah, it's so crazy because you talk to the people, interact with them, you learn with them, you do works with them, but you haven't seen their faces or like haven't like really seen them. It's weird.
And I didn't met my university until now because it was in the pandemic, and I entered in the university this year. So it's so bad because I never entered in my university and I never met uh, no one people, and it's sad.
Yeah, it really is. But for you, Eleni, do you like being young?
Yeah, I think it's the best part of the life because you don't have a lot of responsibilities like an adult, and you met a lot of people, and you have so much different experiences in all of the sense, and I think it's amazing. I really like it.
It's really, really great. And what about you, Felipe? Do you like or miss being young?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I guess I'm in a different generation. I actually right now I'm 30. Yes, so I passed through this, but of course I feel that I still young. I still got a lot of things to accomplish in my life, and so in general, that it's a nice. I mean, of course, the responsibilities and everything that comes. Yes, sooner or later, you gotta accept that you're not the same anymore. You change, and but I guess this feeling of being young, that's this motivation, this energy. It's so nice. It's so important. It's like it's a nice approach of life. It's if, yes, that's it.
Really good. That's great. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Ariel. Ariel, could you read and answer question number 2 for us, please?
Can you send it again on the chat?
Oh, that's right. You guys weren't here.
Yeah. Thank you. The 10 years are the best ones of your life. Do you believe it? And why? I'll answer. I don't think it's the best years of our lives. I guess this comes from the feel like the society puts us on, like there will be no time after 30, like for you can't do anything anymore, and this is the time that you have to do everything. And like I won't be able to do this and to do that. I want to travel and like learn a new language and do a lot of stuff that I won't be able to do. I have to do this now, and like this immediate. And there's proof that this is not true, you know.
Yeah.
I guess while you're still alive, there's still time. No matter how age you are, you can still do everything you want to do. This is just an excuse. No, for me, you always can do the things you want to do. Of course, your mind and your body will be different, but you always have the power to make your life a little bit closer to the dream life that you want, you know.
Awesome. Very cool. Okay, now I want you to choose someone to answer next.
Choose Anna.
Thanks. I love young people. Today, I see that young people are much more smarter than old. I don't know how can I speak, but when I was young, I had difficult to relationship with another people. I grew up in a close family, so I thought everyone was friends. Everyone I talk, I had relations, was my friend, and it was hard to discover that wasn't like that. The people, everyone are not friends. Né? Today, in my life, I know I have a filter. I don't know how can I say.
Yeah, filter.
But to be young is very difficult if you don't have a person to stay with you and
to guide you, right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, to ride your right. Exactly.
Good. Great. Yeah. And cool. Now you wanna choose another person to answer.
Walter.
Okay. So I don't think so that 10 years is the best age of my life, because I really believe that my childhood could be my better age until now. Because when I was so younger, so kid, for example, I really fell in love with football, because my dream is always be a player soccer when I was younger, and I used to run so fast, and I used to be so large things regarding football, regarding sports, and right now I'm feeling so old regarding these old things, for example, because right now, for example, I make the team of my university. I striker in the football, for example, and I can run so fast because my polygon, my breed is so limited right now. And every single day I will need to run to continue that, because my motivate is so limited. And when I was younger, or when I was a kid, I used to run. I used to think more. I used to be more smart, in my view, because right now I'm so limited on a lot of things, for example, in sports and because our body is challenge and changing, and our activities so it could be considered so low regarding our own old habits when I childrenhood, for example. So I can say it. I really consider my childrenhood the best age of my life, and it never return more. Okay, it's my point of view.
Really cool. Now you go ahead, choose someone to answer next.
Yeah, I choose Philip.
Hello. Thank you, Walter. Is the question is the number? Can you read the question, please, for me, Walter?
Question number 2. The teen years. Yes. The teen years of the teen years of your life are the best ones. Do you believe in it, and why?
Yes. Actually, the best time of my life, I always believe that's now or the next, right? I always expect that the best is coming. So that's the teen years. Yeah, it's I don't wanna like have this type of nostalgia, but old school. That time was, of course, was well enjoyed, was well spent in my life, especially because teenagers. When I was a teenager, I traveled a lot, so it was the time that I used to travel, and it was exactly not worrying about money, and so I can consider that this time was special, was very nice. At the same time, I think I think the best is coming, and this is it. And this is it. Yeah.
This is a beautiful way of seeing it. That's the first time I heard hear someone answer this way. Like,
Yeah.
hoping the next years are gonna be the better.
Yeah, it's always, yes. It's we always expect better because the past is gone. Yes, you can't go back to the past. So it's useless. You start talking, oh, I miss my teenage years. They were the best. They are in the past. So you gotta focus on the present and try to what's the best is coming, and you don't know.
Awesome. And you, Aline?
So I think the teen years are good or not, depends of the person, but for me, I really enjoyed my teen years, and I lived so many things, and I had a lot of good and bad experiences, but all of what's happening to me was a learning, and I think in the teen years are a good stage to learning, and I think I learned a lot with my teen years. I consider that I'm a teenager yet, but I'm talking of 2 years ago, like things like that. But for me, it was really nice, my teen years.
Oh, how old are you again? Sorry.
I'm 18.
Oh, no, you're a baby. And I am 19. I'm so older, right? There you go.
Years of difference.
Yeah, really cool. Now, I want to know from Ana, what kind of problems did you get into when you were younger?
So when I answer the second question, I answer the third question. Well, when I was young, there no was internet like now. So, and there is no TNT to learn English. It's was very difficult to learn. Now you can learn in internet. You can talk with friends. It's very good today to learn to grow up. If you want to grow up, you can. Free.
For free, exactly.
Yes.
Look, when it comes to the problems you used to get into, for example, I don't know, got really, really drunk, or I don't know, trespassing. Did you get into any problems like trouble when you were younger?
Yes, I had very difficult to have a relationship with another persons. Like I said, my family it's very close, no?
Yeah.
And to have a relationship with another person was very difficult for me when I was young.
Oh. Okay, and you, Felipe, what kind of problems did you get into when you were younger?
Let me see. Sometimes, let's see, is that all right? Wow, okay. Can I will try to answer this question just in a way, but I don't know. Can you ask a person first, then I go back to answer, because I have to structure my ideas to what
No problem, no
I'm gonna
problem.
say.
Take your time. It's gonna be cool. I'm
Mhm.
gonna ask then, Alini, you're still young. What kind of problems do you get into?
A year ago or 2 years, I don't remember. I got really, really drunk until I made it, and it was awful because I don't remember nothing of that night because I was in a party with my friends and I was drinking more and more until I vomit. But thanks God, I slept at my friend's house, and I don't went to my house drunk because my mom is freaking out if she saw that, and I think it's the big problem of my teenager. And
Does
till
your
this
mom know
day,
English?
what?
Does your mom know English? Your
I
mom, does
didn't
she speak
understand.
English?
Yes, a little.
Also, speak slow, talk low, or she's gonna hear, and then you're gonna get in trouble.
until nowadays that this thing happened, and I don't tell her because she's freaking out, but I think it's the one of the problems that I remember now. And I don't know how I say desde
Since
this day. Since this day, I drank with moderation.
that's really, really good for you. Awesome. And what about you, Walter? What kind of trouble and problems do you get into?
In my view, is so my problems is so similar Aline's problems because I really believe when I was younger, you can used to think that you can make all the things you want. For example, because I really to spend the more part of my my younger with my friends, and we used to meet on not in any specific place and make a lot of wrong things. For example, like make a strategy for incomodar other people's and our neighbors, for example, because in my neighbor and I and my friends was considered the problem of the neighbor because
Yeah.
we guys was so terrible with other people's, for example, and it's a kind of problem because uh, we used to think that we can do anything that I want, and it's a problem. And regarding money too, because the measure times I used to usually want do anything regarding money, for example, go to any party, go to a party, go celebrate anything, and you need money for it. And for more or less, I don't have a job in the age, and I don't achieve my goals in the age, for example, because the
That's it.
money is so because we are young, dumb, and broke.
Yes,
And
exactly.
yeah, because it's a
Really,
problem. It's a problem in the past.
really, really good.
The worst part of being a teenager don't have money.
Yeah, because the parts is so expensive in my age, for example, and I really was a young, dumb, and broke. And the things is so hard for me in this age.
Really. Yeah, I was talking to a friend at work. I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was this week, and we were talking that when we're like teenagers or like young and everything, and we like have the energy. I want to party. I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to go to places and buy a lot of stuff. We don't have money, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
Do you only have energy? Don't only energy. Only energy.
I
Every,
think if the teenagers have more money, they do a lot of crazy things.
yeah, of course.
My daughter not. My daughter, I I don't have a job now. I'm 2 years in my house, né? And my daughter is paying everything in my house. She's 22 and she's a photographer, né?
nice.
Okay.
And no money, no.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah, some things don't change because nowadays is everything so expensive too. And when I was younger, I used to think in my time when I grew up, the things is so affordable, for example. And right now I see completely difference because nowadays is so expensive. Yeah, is all the price of the clothes, for example, is so expensive. Parts is so expensive too, and we need to make strategy for for got some specific things, for example.
Exactly. Like it's October 29th today. It's not November yet, but I've already spent my November salaries.
Yeah. For me, it's more or less the same thing.
I'm already broke for November. Yeah. What kind of problems do you get into?
I don't think I got into many problems actually because I was already very I was always very like kind of serious and responsible. But I guess I'm really like an easygoing person and excited with stuff and like go to stuff without really thinking a lot about it. And often I got me thinking like, what am I doing here in this place? This kind of stuff a lot of times. Like a lot of times. Like someone asked me to let's go to some place. And then I always went, like just to meet new stuff. And I kind of always, like my dad, I live only with my dad. And he always gave me a lot of liberty, a lot of freedom. And I just went living my life, taking the bus. I guess I'm going here and here, and I didn't always tell them. I never told him, because not just because it was something wrong or anything, just because I'm here. I'm just hanging out,
This is so cool because my mother, she was like a tracker. She knew my position the entire day. She was always texting me or calling me. I couldn't leave home. She didn't know where and who I was with. She was like a tracker. It was really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad is really cool. Yeah, about this stuff. Like really cool. Sometimes just worrying because it's like
He's too cool. He's way too cool.
Yeah, it's way too cool.
Yeah, it's so
Like,
good.
Yeah, I could be kidnapped and he'll never know.
Like, I guess she just went, I don't know, backpacking for 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, a lot of times I was just going to a party of a friend he never really heard about, and with people he never met. And I was like, I'm going to this party. This is my friend's party. And I don't know what time I'm coming, right? Okay.
Really?
Like, I'm going to sleep here. All right, no problem. You can take the bus home like midnight. Take the bus home if you need to. Or
You should
sleep
be so
somewhere.
grateful for your father.
Tomorrow you come home. It was like that.
That is different, but it's very cool. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And what about you, Philippe?
Yes, I guess I was gonna say exactly what she said. I remember when I was a teenager, I used to go outside, like to go to parties or go outside or even travel to the other cities. And I always had a problem to call my mother to tell her that I made that decision right that time. Because anyway, I was really, but now as I grow older, right, I understand that for a mother, for a father, this is really like they believe that can happen something, right? They really get worried because they have a sense for that, right? Because it's there are, for example, we are in a country that it can happen, kidnapping or violence, so we never know. So now I understand that, and many times I always had a problem to send a message to my mother to say to her where I was. It was something that the problems, and yes, that's it. Sometimes, yeah, only as I remember that, and my scores maybe at school, right? I was not good at mathematics in some subjects, and I was not a like in the beginning. I was not a like that student. I was a little bit like, how can I say that in English? I was too. How can I say that in English? Disobedient at school. So I was the guy who was always involved with the. I was trying to like to form my gang, was trying to feel acceptance,
Your own crew.
Yes, my own crew. Yes, that was one of the things that I'm not proud of,
Okay.
I guess it's part. I guess it's kind of a part. In my school, there were lots of different crews. I was the guy who would never fit in a specific group, but I would be in like all the groups.
Okay.
It was funny because when like in college and in high school, there are always the groups and they're fighting each other. you know? And it was crazy because I would be friends with everyone. I would talk to everyone. I would gossip with everyone, tell secrets and hear secrets from everyone. And then when they would start fighting, they would want me to pick a side, for example. Oh, are you with us or with them? And I was like, I'm with no one. I'm just going to sit down and watch.
Yeah, the best part of the fight, for example.
Exactly. So it was really, really crazy.
A political guy.
Yeah.
Eu sou do Centrão.
Me too.
Really, really good. Okay, now just quick here because I'm going to call the other guys back. I'm not going to elicit anyone. You guys can answer whatever you want. But why do you guys think young people do dumb stuff? Question number 4. Go ahead.
It's because these people don't have a lot of maturity, and they want to do all of the things they get. I talk because I was bad.
Get it. I get it. What do you guys think? Come on. Why do people do dumb stuff?
I think
They
I'm not
want to
expecting.
experiment. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, go ahead. Ladies first.
Thanks. They want to experiment, to know new things, to have new experience, to discover. And I think that doing stupid things, we learn. That's it.
Run a lot, and if it was a stupid thing, we don't do this again.
It's a part of learning process, and I think that's that's a way. It's a type of trying to discover, to find out new things, to know, to find their limits, to maybe challenge themselves as well. That's why there's apps such as TikTok nowadays that just proves that that's of course there are things on TikTok that you can use for learning, but there are so many bullshit, there are so many dumb things on this app that it shows that this is human. I guess we are humans, so this is actually maybe that's a laugh, right? It's more about laugh, not taking things. Yes, it's all about comedy. Life is a comedy, like the Joker says in the movie.
Exactly.
Life is a comedy.
And we are kind of bound to the dumb stuff. It's gonna happen for the rest of our lives. So it's like really, really cool. Hey there, guys, welcome back. Do you feel young today?
Forever young.
Forever young, yeah. Forever. Oh my gosh.
No doubt. I am 18. I want to know about the others.
Yeah, Ryan. Oh, but Ryan, I know so much people that are like 17, 18, 19, and they behave like old people. They don't want to live. They're like, come on.
I know lots of people like this. Yes, it's totally true.
I have to say sometimes I am this kind of people, okay? Sometimes I feel 80, but just some days.
Some days you're 18.
No, I am older. 80, like 80.
Yeah, some days you feel 18, some days you feel 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walter was about to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, in terms of dreams, we guys, when I was younger, for example, used to think and dream about the same things, like have a family, a house, a great job, and everything. And it's so usual and mutual dreams in between us guys. And my view is considered so similar in the measured times because me and my friends, for example, we used to think and dream about the same things when I was younger. And right now, suddenly we have a 23
It's
and
Sorry?
Is it my internet or?
It's,
Júnior.
I think it's everyone.
Freezing.
Júnior, you make me remember several shit I did in the past. Oh my God. A lot of shit.
you guys make with internet file.
All right. So guys, I'm going to leave here 2 links, okay? The first link is a link of the broadcast of this conversation in YouTube. It helps us so much when you guys leave comments and like the video. So if you guys can go there, talk what you think about TNT, the conversation, really helps us. And the second site is if you want to help TNT to continue having the conversations for free and continue to grow, you can help us financially. And we're going to help you at the same time even more. We have study groups. In these study groups on WhatsApp, you get material, classes, the links to the TNTs, the conversations, the questions for the conversations one day before, so you can prepare yourself for the conversations, and a lot of other stuff. So if you guys want to help us and to continue get even more help to learn English, you can join our study groups. The link is right here in the chat. Hey, guys, thank you all for coming. Love you all so much. Really nice to have you all here. Thanks for being in conversation with me. Hope you liked it, and see you guys next week, okay?
I love it. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Juno.
Hey,
Bye.
guys.
See you
Thanks.
soon.
Stay
Bye,
safe.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
A new person watching this conversation on YouTube, why are you not here yet? Come on, go to talkandtalk.com.br right now and schedule a conversation for free. English, Spanish, Portuguese, German, French, and Italian, 6 languages for free. Come on, come join us. Okay, this is Teacher Junior saying,